Hi there, Joy. Let's take a look at your essay. I'm very glad to see that you have written something for us in order to prepare for IELTS. It's really important to get feedback on your writing, and I'm really glad that you've taken the first step to do that. So let's see what you said here in this Task 2 essay. The topic is global marketing. You're supposed to discuss both of the views mentioned and give your opinion. So let's see what you said. Although global marketing can be invasive and an intrusion into one's country sometimes, other people believe that it is essential. No, it is an essential and economical way to provide education in addition to spreading of ideas. Careful here, you're really essentially taking the words that were in the prompt and you're just kind of editing them, but it's essentially what you have been given. So try to avoid that. Show the examiners not only that you have vocabulary, but also that you are able to understand what has been given to you and you're able to rephrase it. Okay? Okay. So in addition to spreading of ideas, linguistics. In my opinion, I think that international business can have detrimental effects, plural, on the nation in question, especially in underdeveloped countries. Okay, let's see how you develop that. Some people claim that multinational marketing is sometimes invasive and intrusive. Okay, adjective, not noun. This is because it can lead to exploitation. Careful with your spelling here. It can lead to exploitation of people, specifically in developing nations, plural, due to poor self-government and lack of strict rules and regulations stipulated to protect its citizens, note apostrophe, from undesired products that might be sold. All right, that's not a full sentence, okay? I'm reading and I'm reading it and I'm waiting to get to some sort of a verb or something happening here, but it's not a full sentence. It's just a fragment. So let's look at it again. So this is because it can lead to exploitation of people, specifically in developing nations, continue the sentence, lowercase d, due to poor self-government and lack of strict rules and regulations stipulated to protect its citizens from undesired products that might be sold by international companies. Okay, it's long, but at least it's a little more accurate, okay? Most of the time, these organizations, plural, take advantage and sell their goods to nations such as, no comma, Kenya and Nigeria, so as to gain profit, which could have been difficult in their country due to unmet standards. For instance, a recent survey carried out in Africa showed that 46% of items purchased from multinational industries at a cheaper price were banned from European markets. Okay, well, what you're basically saying is an issue regarding international trade. I like some of the things you've mentioned, but it does feel a little off topic. What I would encourage you to do is to do a search online for international marketing and what it means, and you'll see that some of this is a little off topic. You're close, but you're not quite there. You're not really addressing the issue that has been posed to you. So, plus there's also the grammar. I mean, a lot of the sentences are long, and it's kind of difficult to get to the meaning. So it's not an easy read for somebody. Let's see. Okay, and then what's also missing here is a takeaway, some sort of a conclusion which really brings everything back to this first sentence, something like therefore it is clear that international marketing has many detrimental effects on a country. Okay, let's take a look at your next paragraph now. It is often argued that international trade is vital because it can result in the spread of ideas, language, and ways of life, which is a more economic way of educating people. Through assimilation, people learn other people's '(s) language, which is so important to promote smooth running of global marketing. Language is of utmost importance during trade so that people can understand each other and come into agreement. Due to this, people would be required to enroll in college to learn the dialect, as a result spending large sums of money which could have been easily learned by interacting with other from different continents during trade. Okay, this started off good, but somewhere along the way you lost me. I don't know what happened with the syntax, but something got lost along the way. I'm trying to see. Due to what people, the whole sentence is a little confusing. So, you're saying that language is important, okay? And then you're saying that because language is important, people enroll in college, which makes them spend a lot of money, but that language could have been learned if they had interacted with other people through trade. But that doesn't make sense because you're saying that it is this trade which requires people to go to college to learn language. So it's a little bizarre. The progression of your ideas doesn't really make sense. And so that's why I'm kind of lost here. Okay, let's get rid of this S here after illustrate and then. To illustrate this, to register in a college in London to learn English, capital E, is highly expensive, so as to learn the dialect, which is one of the most okay, no. Grammatically, you've got some problems here, okay? So let's try to fix it before I read the sentence all over again. To illustrate this, to register in a college in London to learn English, capital E, is very expensive. If one wishes to learn the dialect of one of the most predominant, missing the N here, languages in the world. And then again, you need a takeaway sentence to link back to the first sentence of your paragraph. But again, it's really hard to follow your arguments because you're trying to explain how international marketing provides a really economical and necessary way to avoid all of this. So I don't really understand the development of this paragraph. You seem to be going off in a tangent and not really focusing on how international marketing can help, but also on how it can hinder. Okay, let's take a look at your conclusion now. In conclusion, even though international trading might be an affordable way of learning, I think that exploiting, careful with your spelling, human beings outweighs any benefits that might arise. Okay. All right, so check out what's happening. We've talked really quite a bit about your task response, about the way you develop this topic, but now I'm going to enter into another criterion that is going to present a problem for you in this particular essay. It's the order of your paragraphs, which you will see affect your score for coherence and cohesion. The order of these paragraphs is wrong. This should come closer to your conclusion. This should come closer to your introduction. You have reversed your body paragraphs, and so that's going to affect your score for coherence and cohesion. It shows a not natural progression of ideas. Okay, so there's a lot of there are a lot of areas in this essay that I think we can absolutely work on. If we continue to work together, I think we can certainly help you improve. We've got lots of information to help you get the score you need, to help you fix some of these weak spots in your writing. So please take a look at the options available on the site. See what works for you best. We'd be more than happy to help you because I'm certain that together we can help you get your IELTS goals settled. Okay? Good luck to you. I hope to see more of your essays very soon. Keep in touch, and again, I hope to see more of your writing.